Hi Aquarians, welcome to my channel, and we are here to do your reading for the month of May 2020. We will begin checking in your energies, checking in what's happening in the month of May. I've already shuffled the cards, just giving it a little cut. And let's check in to May 2020 energies for you, Aquarius. So, okay. I've got two cards out. The first is the Knight of Cups, and the second one which is out is Two of Wands. So let me just kind of get the focus a little. Let me see if I can get... Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so here we've got the first card, which is Knight of Cups, which is like an offer of love, which is like the straightaway message which I'm picking on. But what I'm also picking on is this heartfelt message which is coming forth in your direction now, Aquarius. Is after clearing a lot of clouds. Maybe this person who's coming forth was in a lot of dilemmas, a lot of clouds, or you were in a lot of dilemmas or clouds, or situation was such which brought forth or which kind of created that environment which was full of unclarity and doubts. After clearing all those, there comes a knight wants to offer this cup of love to you. And if you're not watching this for any love interest, then this could mean absolutely an offer, a new offer which is very soaked into the divine energy, and you're pretty confident about this, getting very positive energies around this, a very very divinely timed, divinely guided, that kind of energy of this card. This horse is looking so serene, and this offer is not looking any rushed in offer. It's a very well thought one. There is no rush in this card which I'm sensing. It's been pondered over so that this cup, this knight, can take it forward to become the king. Let's see if that is what can come forth. And when this decision or this offer comes, it can either cause a crossroad for you, or this is the crossroad which was there present in this person's life or in your life, which gets cleared by this offer. So either or, pick this situation. And I'm just kind of drawn onto these clouds, which is very not so normal. I have not been drawn to the clouds on these cards so much so as I'm drawn to the clouds in your reading, Aquarius. And otherwise, yes, in the general life, yes, I do. The clouds do interest me, and I do kind of watch the clouds for long hours. It kind of fills me with peace, love, and a lot of happiness. But in here, what I'm sensing, I'm getting messages, and I want you to kind of see what I'm picking on into this. If you see the clouds, there is a lot of difference in between these two clouds. These kind of are dark and gloomy, and there is the sun shining and kind of tearing away the clouds and kind of shining the light. And there are these... there is a lot of white background energy in both the cards, and I'm sensing that there is a lot of divine timing is at its play in these decisions, in these clearing of the crossroads in your situation, Aquarius. So that is what I'm picking on. So let's see how and what are the further messages. Let me see what next. I've got two cards and I'm going to read them together. This is the Two of Pentacles, and which is pretty much like we can see we have the Two of Wands there. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is like independent energy, very confident, independent energy. Now, with the Two of Wands, which is talking about the crossroads, this also makes you juggle something. And juggling is between, it could be a possibility, and pick as it resonates, between the financial stability or the love. Because we have the King of Pentacles here. Is it that or it could be two different people. It could be that what my heart is drawing me to do versus there is a financial stability and this empire which I can create. There could be a pull which you're facing towards two equal pulls, I would say, and you kind of swing between these two options or these two scenarios like a pendulum. So that's one which I'm picking. Second, what I'm picking is that you are in this stable situation, and you already are, or the situation you are in is very kind of stable financially, materially, in this third dimensionally space. It's very kind of you've created what you had to, and now there's this juggling about this, about something. It could be like the time which you have given to this, create this is enough, because bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles. You have invested your heart and soul in creating this empire, and now you don't want that to go, and you're juggling day in and day out to kind of create that balance between this, and you have been passionate about this as well, about the situation. So pick as it resonates with you, Aquarius. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Nine of Pentacles, meaning that you have been so independently managing the entire show. And because you've been very passionate about it, you have, though there are these jugglings, there is this pendulum oscillation which you kind of felt. And you had to kind of switch your focus on one to another, and there are these crossroads which you might face as well, but then you will deal with all this with great confidence, because you know how to create the gardens. And even if it kind of, you can create it here, then you can create it anywhere. And that's the kind of confidence you understand the crop world, you understand the agriculture. And hence you can sow all you need is the seeds which you carry within your heart, the passion, and you can sow those seeds anywhere you like, because you know how to do it. So you've managed this, you have created those beautiful gardens before, and you know how to create that. Even if kind of, you've learned the art of being patient, you know that it takes time at times, it's not easy to kind of, or I would not say easy or difficult, but it's not like it's like can't happen with a snap of the finger that from, the seed is sown and the garden is created. It's a process. You understand that, and you are taking every moment and steps, and you are maturing in the process, and process is maturing with you as well, because the beautiful garden is what you can enjoy now. So those are some messages which I'm picking on. Let's kind of switch on to the next layer. And let's see what is that we are getting with the Knight of Cups there. And let's see what comes around in the next layer, because I like to read it in layers. Okay, I've got a couple of cards here. I've got the first one which kind of flipped over is Temperance. I have, how many? 4. Not this. I've got 4 of these. We have got the 5 of Cups. We've got the Queen, King and Queen, which is brilliant, and the Tower. And considering I've got 4 here, I'll kind of keep it like this. And let me see what is at the bottom of the deck. We've got 2 Knights as well, because bottom of the deck is Knight of Wands. A very fiery energy, a very fiery, passionate Knight of Wands is. It kind of has the potential to burn the entire forest with the fire it carries. and can cleanse as well, can bring forth the changes. And this fire is transformative because we have got the tower here in this. You could be connecting with a fire sign because we've got the temperance here. You could be connecting with the Sagittarian energy. But let me not call out too much of signs because this is a general read and people could be of any sign. Now here we've got the temperance, and that is what I was speaking on. This Knight of Cups is a very balanced offer, and this offer is very well thought, and it's also bringing in a lot of healing, a lot of balancing in the entire game. However, it's also the result. It's not an easy. There is a divine intervention, which is what I was kind of sensing in the beginning. There is this divine intervention because it takes divine. It's not humanly possible to mix fire and water. It's not humanly possible. See the light which is shining on this angel due to the result of that brilliant divine light, which is what I was sensing was coming out of those clouds. The water and fire is getting mixed. That's the alchemy. That's the alchemical marriage which happens. But your concern is somewhere else. Your concern is that, you're not trusting this offer probably completely, are you? Or maybe something happened in the past which kind of shook you. And you kind of also are in that past energy, which is what is putting you into this crossroad kind of thing. And as I said, some bit of it is that, do I focus on material, which is very, very kind of visible and out there in front of me in my eyes, and do I just focus on emotions? Do I walk this this territory wherein I've never walked before? Where do I go? What do I do? That's the crossroad you are at, Aquarius. But this Queen of Coins is very stable, like this King of Pentacles. So it's the right match. And this offer seems to be bringing forth a lot of abundance, material abundance in your life as well, which you may or may not see at this point in time. And you ought to listen to your heart, but you are juggling. This is transformative energy because we have Tower here. This energy is pretty transformative. It can kind of bring forth the huge castles on the ground because they were not made on stable ground or stable foundation. Things which are not based on stable foundation falls. And what is the stable foundation? You need to ask that to yourself. What is the stable foundation? Is the material wealth which is being created on unethical means, can that be a stable foundation? I'm just giving you an example of how you can question. It could be that my heart is not in it. It could be in anything, but it's there. It would be so meaningless, right? We have seen those millionaires, billionaires who also kind of walk on the path or live the life of misery. I'm just kind of guided to that story of King Ashoka. See if you can Google and read it. He kind of left the entire empire to walk the path of which was kind of shown by Gautam Buddha. Maybe I'm kind of tuning into that energy because tomorrow is Budh Purnima, which is like a full moon. Tomorrow is a full moon wherein Gautam Buddha got enlightened thousands and thousands of years ago. And that's like the changing energy. That's like transformation. That's transformation. In one moment you are seeing the material and everything the way it is, and then comes this striking light, and your perception towards life changes, becomes beautiful. It beautifies. It's not dying down and becoming dull or boring. It's like becoming beautiful. Let's see what is the next layer which comes forth. Yeah? We've got this 10 of Swords as the first card, and I'll take 4 here because 4 is what is coming. Yeah, that's what you've had some past which was not easy, Aquarius, is what I'm picking on. Somehow I'm not sensing that. Absolutely, you kind of felt bruised, tired, holding on to the battlefield. But there is healing. There is healing. There is a star. A very logical sequence there with the 6 of swords at the bottom of the deck. So things are moving towards calmer waters. Things are calming down, becoming more peaceful. Allow these kind of emotions. This could have been things and experiences in the past. But if it's still there in your heart, in your mind, as a soul imprint, that means they're present in the present. It's not past no more. If something is playing in front of you, even if the recording or the movie was shot maybe 10 years ago, that movie is playing right in front of your eyes. That means it's happening in your present, in your reality. You're experiencing those emotions now. You're not letting the past be past. You're just kind of being engrossed in it and letting it become your present. There are some experiences like that which do come up for you, Aquarius. Which do come up. I'm sensing that very strongly. They probably have ended. There was a painful ending. It was that you could not take one more sword. There were lessons written in deception, but you didn't give up. You held the fort, you held the battlefield. You said, all right, things might change. Healing may occur. Things will be different. Things will move to the calmer waters. And you didn't give up. You allowed the process. You allowed the process to show it entire crop to come up the way it should. And you got results of that here, Aquarius. And that's beautiful because this is the Aquarius energy, the star. I'm sorry. And so beautiful because if you see that we have got the Tower, and after that we've got the star. This is like the right sequence. It's number 16 and the 17. Now here we have healing which is happening for you, for sure, Aquarius. And this healing is a result of the transformation you're going through. You're healing these painful things. So even if these things are surfacing in your life now, maybe it's coming up to it's surfacing so that it can purge for good. Some residual energy is popping up. I'm sensing it. And you might feel it tomorrow in the full moon energies. Things might surface, but it's all for healing. Heal yourself, meditate, allow yourself to purge those. Beautiful. Let me get some messages from Archangel Michael or Romance Angel, whatever wants to come. The messages for you. Yeah. The first one which I've got, which kind of upturned, is admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. And these are the truths. You are feeling what you're feeling. Acknowledge it. Don't shy away from what you're feeling. Don't do that. So you are facing what you're facing. You're experiencing what you're experiencing. And yes, the truth is you have the power to shut it all. You are a powerful human being here, Aquarius. That's the truth as well. So kind of reflect back. What are your truths? And once you kind of do that, the situation is already resolved. In Divine's view, in Divine's eye, the destiny has already been written. You just kind of allow it to happen. The situation is already resolved in the best possible way, or in a very divinely way. You just need to let it and allow it to unfold by staying in high vibe. Got what is this one? Yeah, See, it's safe for you to love. Maybe you felt what you felt, Aquarius. It is safe for you to love now. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And I was so burst into this energy today in the evening. Everything is love. You just need to kind of extend your heart full of love to everything around you. It's so safe to love, and it's so beautiful. So do that, Aquarius. It's really beautiful. Okay, now let me just pull one heart message. Okay, we've got this. It's beautiful. Wow, this is the card which came for Scorpios as well, but I had the reading got shut there because my camera was behaving very weirdly that day. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. I don't want to kind of add on any single word to it. It's so beautiful. You will get your own messages of this, isn't it? Let me get one message as the final message from angels, as a divine guidance for whosoever is watching this reading. Could be anybody who's a cross watcher, or you, Aquarius, by yourself if you are watching this reading. So whosoever is watching this reading, this is the guidance message which has come up for you, my friend. Well, yes, we've got the self-worth. Self-worth bestows a sense of confidence, expectation in success, and ability to love, and that's the reconfirmation. So once you have self-worth, you will love by default. Decide on clear boundaries and limits and firmly decline to let others to step over them or manipulate you. You will earn respect. When you value yourself, you become open and friendly, slow to take offense and quick to forgive. Remind yourself that you're likable and lovable. Do not let others press your buttons. Stand tall and confident. With true self-worth, you radiate a golden aura. So beautiful. Which unfolds others and makes them feel good too. Ask your angels to step into your aura and guide you. I am confident and worthwhile. That's the affirmation which you can use, Aquarius, as much as you can. And this is the reading for you. If you want a private one, you can write to agnyayat@gmail.com. So this is it for now. And thank you so much for watching and liking, and whichever way, subscribing. Whichever way you want to support the channel, that I surely and truly appreciate. And I will connect with you second half of the month. Take care till then. Spread love and be happy.